Ever felt nervous before a trip? Or pack way too early because you were excited? In this episode, follow a fun and relatable conversation between Jessie and Jack as they prepare for a journey, and learn 4 everyday American expressions along the way. From making decisions too quickly, to misunderstanding a situation, to finishing your to-do list, and finally setting off on the big day. Each part of the conversation introduces one useful phrase that native speakers say all the time, but many English learners often find confusing. By the end of this video, you'll learn: jump the gun, bark up the wrong tree, wrap it up, hit the road. Plus, you'll hear other natural expressions like tie up loose ends, miss the mark, and put the finishing touches on. Get ready to learn and level up your English, one phrase at a time.
Okay, I'm freaking out.
Why? What happened? You look stressed out.
We leave in 2 days, and I still haven't packed a single thing.
You're getting yourself worked up for nothing. 2 days is plenty of time to get everything ready.
But it's not just about packing. I still need to figure out what to bring, check all my bookings, buy some last-minute stuff. It's a lot.
I get it. It can feel overwhelming, especially when you're trying to get everything perfect. But remember, you're probably just jumping the gun here.
Jumping the gun? I don't get it. What does that mean?
It means to do something too soon without thinking it through first. You're rushing into things without all the information, like starting to pack before you even know what you need to bring.
So it's about doing something without being fully prepared for it. Got it.
Exactly. Like if you started buying travel supplies before checking the weather or making a list of what to pack. That's a classic case of jumping the gun.
I see. So jumping the gun is when I act before I have all the facts.
Exactly. It's about waiting until you have the full picture before doing anything. For example, if you were to pack your bags based on a guess of what you need, you might forget some important things.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've been so excited about the trip that I jumped into things without thinking.
It happens. The excitement can make you feel like you need to do everything right away. But it's important to slow down and take things step by step.
Yes. I guess I've been making a big deal out of nothing, huh?
Exactly. It's easy to feel like everything's urgent when you're in the middle of planning, but most of the time, there's no rush.
I'll try to take a deep breath and focus on one thing at a time.
That's the spirit. And if you need to make a list or set a timeline, it'll help you stay organized.
I like that idea. Maybe I should start by checking off the most urgent tasks, like making sure my passport's in order.
Exactly. Knock out the important things first. That way, you'll feel more in control, and the rest of it won't feel as overwhelming.
Thanks, I feel better now. I'll make a list and prioritize what I need to do.
You got this. And remember, no need to rush into anything. There's always time to get things done.
I'll definitely keep that in mind. I'm feeling a little nervous about meeting new people on the trip. What if I say something wrong and offend someone?
It's totally normal to feel that way. But don't worry too much. You just need to avoid barking up the wrong tree.
Wait, I'm not sure I get what you mean by barking up the wrong tree. Could you explain?
Sure. Barking up the wrong tree means making a mistake or misunderstanding a situation. It's like focusing on the wrong thing or blaming the wrong person. For example, if you think your friend is upset with you and you keep apologizing to them, you might be barking up the wrong tree.
I see. So it's about misunderstanding something or focusing on the wrong thing.
Exactly. And there are other ways to say this. If you, for example, assume someone is responsible for something when it's actually someone else, you could say you've missed the mark.
Miss the mark? That's another one I haven't heard before. Can you give me an example?
Sure. Let's say you think someone is responsible for an issue, and you point the finger at them, but it turns out it's not them at all. In that case, you could say you missed the mark by blaming the wrong person.
I get it now. So, if I mistakenly blame someone for something, I'm missing the mark.
Exactly. And there's another similar expression, go down the wrong path. It means making the wrong decision or heading in the wrong direction.
Go down the wrong path. That sounds like a strong phrase. How do I use that?
It's actually a very common way to say you've made a poor choice. For example, if you decide to skip a meeting because you're too tired and later regret it, you could say you've gone down the wrong path by not attending.
Oh, I see. So, if I make a bad decision, I could say I've gone down the wrong path.
Exactly. So, you can see how easy it is to bark up the wrong tree, miss the mark, or even go down the wrong path if you don't have all the right information.
These are great phrases. I'll keep them in mind so I don't make any cultural mistakes while traveling.
Good idea. Just remember, travel is all about experiencing new things and learning from your mistakes. If you ever make a mistake, don't worry. Just laugh it off and learn from it.
I'll try to keep that in mind. But I also want to make sure I'm being polite and respectful. Do you have any tips for that?
Absolutely. One thing you can always do is pay attention to cultural cues. Different cultures have different ways of communicating and showing respect. So if you pay attention to the signals people give, you'll be more likely to avoid misunderstandings.
Cultural cues? What do you mean by that?
Cultural cues are nonverbal signs or behaviors that help you understand how to act in a particular culture. For example, in some cultures, maintaining eye contact is seen as a sign of confidence, while in others it might be seen as rude.
That makes sense. I guess I'll have to pay attention to those details when I'm talking to people.
Exactly. And if you're ever unsure, just ask. People usually appreciate it when you show an interest in their culture.
All right, now that I've got the cultural side covered, I guess it's time to start thinking about packing.
Yeah, good idea. We should probably wrap it up over the next day or two.
Wrap it up. What does that mean exactly?
It just means to finish something or bring it to a close. Like if we say, let's wrap up the packing, it means let's finish packing.
So it's like when a meeting ends and someone says, let's wrap it up?
Exactly. Same idea. You can use it for all sorts of things, packing, meetings, even conversations.
I like that. Sounds casual and natural. Are there any similar phrases people use?
For sure. One common one is tie up loose ends.
That sounds poetic. What does it mean?
It means to take care of small remaining tasks before something is fully finished. You know, the little things people often forget.
Like double checking if I've packed my passport, adapter, and travel-size toothpaste?
Exactly. You're tying up the loose ends before the trip.
That makes sense. Is there another phrase for that final touch of preparation?
Yep. We also say put the finishing touches on something.
Sounds fancy. How do you use that one?
It's often used when you're almost done with something, and you're just adding the final detail to make it complete.
Like fluffing the pillows on the bed after you've cleaned the whole room?
Perfect example. That's totally putting the finishing touches on it.
So today I learned, wrap it up, tie up loose ends, and put the finishing touches on.
Look at you. You're practically fluent now.
Not quite, but I do feel more ready for the trip now. I'm going to start making my packing list tonight.
That's the spirit. And if you forget anything, we'll figure it out. Don't stress too much.
I'll try. One step at a time, right?
Exactly. Let's just enjoy the process.
Okay, now that the list is done, the bags are almost packed, and I've reviewed the cultural tips.
You're basically a travel pro at this point.
Not quite, but I'm definitely less panicked than I was 2 days ago.
That's what preparation does. Once we hit the road, you'll be glad you didn't leave everything to the last minute.
Wait, hit the road? That sounds violent.
Nope. It just means to start a journey or to leave a place. Like when we leave for the airport tomorrow, we're hitting the road.
So when someone says, let's hit the road, it just means let's get going?
Exactly. Super common and very casual.
Interesting. Are there other ways to say that?
Yep. You could say head out. That's a bit more neutral. Like, we're about to head out for the airport.
So that one works in formal or informal situations.
Exactly. And another one is set off. It's a bit more British, but still common in American English.
Like, we set off at dawn to catch our flight?
Perfect. That's exactly how you use it.
Okay, let me try. Tomorrow morning, we'll hit the road bright and early.
Look at you. That sounds like something a native speaker would say.
Well, I've had a good teacher.
I'll take that compliment. Now, how about we get some sleep before we actually hit the road tomorrow?
Okay, let's call it night.
Sleep tight, traveler.
Night, guide and grammar guru.